Well, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Plus. I want to welcome you back to week 4 of your episode of Universe Mode as we are on our road to Unforgiven. And it seems like we are wasting absolutely none of your time, ladies and gentlemen. We're getting right into the action. As for the second week in a row, Will Ospreay starts off Raw, but in this week he does it in in-ring fashion as Ospreay goes one-on-one with Seth frickin' Rollins here tonight with a 20-minute time limit. Listen, if you haven't done so far, use the entrances as your time to do so. Grab some popcorn, grab some snacks, do what you gotta do, because I promise you, this one is gonna be an absolute banger. We got two men who need a victory, two men who have been climbing on the mountaintop, have been slowly reaching to the top of their game, and tonight is going to be a true test to see who is really at that peak level, who is really ready to excel as we are looking to crown a new world champion here on Raw. The King of the Ring is still going on, as it will in the main event, where Kevin Owens goes one-on-one with Adam Cole. We still are looking for challengers to build up outside of that tournament. There's so much going down here. LA Knight still needs an Intercontinental Championship challenger. So much in so little time. And Will Ospreay wants to take advantage of the time that he has. He wants to take advantage of the time that he is here, here to wrestle for Wrestlepluss. And you can't blame him on this one. This one's going to be absolutely good, as the entire world knows this man's song. The entire world knows this man as Seth freaking Rollins. Listen. He's a man born and bled with the Shield. He has had the Shield back since day one of arriving here on the scene in Universe Mode. But lately, Seth has had a bit of a downhill spiral. Lately, Seth has been trying to reach out and find singles victory, but every single time it comes to the big one, Seth Rollins cannot get the job done. And we've seen that at WrestleMania when he wrestled in the Fatal 4-Way match. We've seen that the night after when he got a rematch against Chad Gable for the North American Championship. Very first episode of Universe Mode. Absolutely crazy main event. And Seth Rollins and Chad Gable carried that one out, as that one right now sits at 11,000 views here on the YouTube channel. And again, thank each and every single one of you guys for that, because that is absolutely impeccable. That is crazy to even think about, as a Universe Mode has definitely been turning up, ladies and gentlemen. The draft has been set in stone. We know who goes where. We know how everything's being set up and set down. All that needs to be answered. The only question that the entire world wants to know is who is going to step up to the plate. And I don't mean for a specific championship. I mean just stepping up. Oh man, this one's gonna be good. And you see the time limit on the top of your screen there. Oh man, as Will Ospreay tries to start off hot and heavy here, Seth Rollins wasn't able to get all of it, as you see up on the top of your screen. Top right screen, you see the time limit up there, as 20 minutes is going to be counting down, as this one is going to be 20 minutes real time. Oh, here tonight, as oh man, Will Ospreay starting off hot and heavy here, as the aerial assassin is known for his in-ring, flying all over the ring. He's known for being as hard-hitting can be, and after the Ospreay being in the main event of WrestleMania, having the experience that he's had at WrestleMania, he's looking to come out of WrestleMania and kind of build a bigger name for himself. He's looking to do more with the name Will Ospreay than just going for championship victories. You call that putting stock into your name, and Will Ospreay is looking to do exactly that, and you can't blame him, as Ospreay now going to the top risk. High risk, will it be high reward here tonight? Ospreay makes it look so effortless. So effortless does Ospreay do. And look at this now, as the top rope, Seth Rollins in trouble here tonight. Rollins nowhere to go, nothing to do. The aerial assassin living up to the name. Beautiful Hurricane Rana off the top rope by Will Ospreay, as Will Ospreay, like I said it before and I'll say it again, absolutely needs a victory here tonight. But that same case goes for Seth Rollins. Rollins also needs that victory. He's been doing what he has to do in the Shield. Didn't get a chance to, be inside the King of the Ring tournament after losing against, Chad Gable for that North American Championship slot. Rollins had a chance to join Moxley over on Mayhem. And you see up and down he goes, as Seth Rollins showing a different shade of him here tonight. And again, I said it when it comes to Ospreay. I said it when it comes to Rollins. One of these men need a win. Even the rankings haven't even been set in stone yet. We're still trying to figure out everything that's going down with that. There is so much to still be done here in Universe Mode, especially when it comes to these rank systems. And, well, Seth Rollins, wait a minute, counter 9, and the referee giving a little bit of leniency as he understands this one's going to be a 20-minute opening banger. And look at that! Rollins with a swing blade into the cover now. Was this one going to be it? No! To think that only 3 minutes have gone by in this matchup, and Ospreay and Rollins are turning the hell up in this one. Into the cover. Is this one going to be it here tonight? Is Seth Rollins going to get the win he needs? No. I mean, talk about wherewithal. And look at that now as Rollins with a beautiful elbow drop right there. And if you haven't done so far, make sure you comment whoever you think's going to win this one down below, as all the engagement is definitely supported here on the channel. I love to hear from you guys, the fans, the subscribers. We want to hear who you think's going to walk away with the victory in this one here tonight. And Ospreay looking to get a little bit of momentum back into the cover now. Rollins' foot a little close to the rope. Ospreay was able to shuffle it just a little bit, but all that to no avail as Rollins kicks out. And what does Ospreay have in mind here for Seth Rollins? Looks to flip him over. Rollins lands on his feet. Beautifully done there by the Architect, as Rollins now ducking him down low, popping him through, and a kick to the chest. Ospreay's going to be feeling that one in the morning, as now Seth Rollins lining up to go a little airborne. We know Rollins to do so on time. The time! Showing off does the visionary. I mean, come on. Rollins is coming to play here tonight. He's coming to do the job, and the job is wrestling. I mean, come on. This is what you want to see here in the opening of Monday Night Raw. You want to see Ospreay. You want to see Rollins, but even more than that, you want to see him at their very best. And it seems like tonight, that is exactly what they're bringing to you guys. Is look at this now. Ospreay gets dragged right into the ring there. Rollins looking to line up Ospreay for what could be the beginning of his end. And talk about the reach into the cover. What? No. Ospreay with a kick out at one, absolutely stunning the entire WWE Universe. Rollins, though, lining him up. Super kick by the Architect, as Seth Rollins has come out here tonight with no shield in sight. Claudio's in the back, Yuta's in the back, and Rollins, goes through, but Ospreay moves. And Ospreay goes. Airborne Ospreay! What a match we are witnessing on this episode of Raw! Rollins and Ospreay fired up. Ospreay sticking up the middle finger. And look at this now as Ospreay bouncing him right off of the ropes. Ducking over, popping through. This is exactly what you want to see! Spinach fly! 1, 2, no! Wow! 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 Look at this now as Ospreay picking him up, dropping him down with a Stormbreaker, but we got a core commercial break. We'll be right back. With all the hype surrounding the King of the Ring tournament, the big question that everybody has on their mind is who is going to advance to the semifinals. Well, tonight we get one step closer to seeing that when Adam Cole goes one-on-one with the man himself, the first ever WWE champion here in Universe Mode history, Kevin Owens. It goes down tonight in your main event. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we are back from commercial break, and as you see on the face of Will Ospreay, he was before the commercial break, but I didn't get a chance to mention how Ospreay busted open by Seth Rollins here tonight. As Rollins definitely making it hurt. I can't really pinpoint exactly where it happened, but wherever it happened, it definitely seemed like it's going, and now it's definitely gushing over the commercial break. Before then, you seen Ospreay hit a Stormbreaker on Seth Rollins. Then Rollins was able to kick out, turn it around, and that's where we are now. And kick out there by Will Ospreay with the blood dripping from his face. You can't blame Ospreay for not being able to see too much what's going on. That's definitely going to affect the aerial a part of this man being the assassin that he is. But I ate my words there as Ospreay fighting his footing, getting the footing up. Both kicks, dropping him down. Super kick there, and another one to the back of the neck. Ospreay doing exactly what he needs to do here tonight, right here on Raw. doing exactly what he needs to do for the fans and his career, as last week Ospreay said in the main event of Raw, he is not going anywhere. Ospreay claims that he is not going anywhere. Ospreay claims that he is here to stay and he is here to do what he has to do, and that is seemingly what he seems like he's doing. But I eat my words as Rollins is turning this one around. Rollins, man, making me eat my words all throughout the night. Every single time Ospreay has his number, Rollins just finding a way to get out of it as Ospreay looks to turn it around, but Rollins catching him, and just throwing those feet right into the face of Will Ospreay. Big drop kick, knocking Ospreay to the outside of the ring. My God, dude, come on. Knocking him right to the outside of the ring. Referee's starting the count, but it seems like Rollins, something has snapped in the mind of Seth Rollins. He wants more. He wants to make him hurt. And oh man, hurt he's making him do. Pedigree on the other side, on the outside, and Ospreay says no. Ospreay says no and turns this one around. Listen, I don't know how the hell Will Ospreay has found it in him to get up right after a pedigree. Those pedigrees, man, they do damage, and damage you can definitely see on the face of Will Ospreay. That gash, that blood being torn open more and more as every time Ospreay has to play defense, every time Rollins gets a little bit of offense, he just stares and gouges on that cut more and more. But as Ospreay now top rope, Superman punch by Ospreay off the top rope. Man, oh man, now look at Ospreay looking to work on the leg here of Seth Rollins. I mean, listen, you can't blame him. Will Ospreay, man, on a mission to say the least, but Ospreay looking to make Rollins hurt. Exactly the way Rollins is making Ospreay hurt here tonight, as referee is now on the count of 5. Ospreay seeming like he's going to take a count-out win. And listen, you can't blame him with everything that Ospreay's going through here tonight. You gotta think he's gonna want to try to take the easiest way out, but a way to move him up the rankings. Referee on the count of 9, and Rollins getting back in again. Second time Rollins was able to beat the count, but that might have been exactly what Ospreay wanted as he ducks down under now. And both men getting tangled up here. Beautifully done by Ospreay, being able to scout his surroundings, see what he needs to do. Up on the roll, my God. Ospreay signaling that this could be the beginning of the end, but I eat my words there as Rollins fighting back, but Ospreay says no. Rollins having a fight, because now Rollins getting the absolute shit beat out of him here tonight. You don't want to spar. You do not want to spar with the aerial assassin. And he's making him see that point here tonight. Rollins saying no though, and Ospreay with a shot, but no, Rollins says no. And a big super kick by Rollins. I guess Rollins did want to spar with the aerial assassin, as look at this, outside he goes. Oh man, as you see Ospreay down and out on the outside, we're seeing the best we can see of him right here, as it seems like nothing else can be gone and thrown out in the tank. And Rollins, thought Rollins was going to jump over the ropes, but it seems like he was psyching out the WWE Universe for that one. And man, now he looks to meet Ospreay on the outside, and Ospreay just playing a little bit of possum right on time there. And kicks off a beautiful back foot there and knocks down Rollins. You don't call him an aerial assassin for no reason. This man adapts to his surroundings like nobody I've ever seen before. The way Will Ospreay is able to do the things that he is able to do in the ring, it is just, you can't teach it, honestly. You cannot teach it. And now Will Ospreay saying, you see what you did to me? You made me fucking bleed. As Ospreay's pissed off on Seth Rollins, and you can't blame him. This is gonna get stiff. And you ever see any man work as stiff as Ospreay? Look at this now. Up and over. Ospreay with an inverted pedigree to Seth Rollins. Can he do it? Lining him up. Ospreay wants it. Can he do it? Storm Breaker into the cover. Ospreay gets the momentum back Ospreay did what he needed to do. Wow. 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 Talk about needing momentum back. Ospreay got the win back that he desperately needed to get back. And ladies and gentlemen, if you haven't been able to say so before, I think we all can put our stock back in the man known as Will Ospreay. Well, we're going to have to continue on as Adam Pearce has an announcement for the women's division, and it's set to be groundbreaking to say the least. And speaking of women, we are going to be seeing Asuka go one-on-one with Liv Morgan, and that's not all, as we are also going to be seeing Santos Escobar versus Jey Uso. And inside your main event, it's set for King of the Ring. It's going to be Kevin Owens, it's going to be Adam Cole, one-on-one, two former champions. That's set to be an absolute banger. But coming out here to the ring right now, as we are currently speaking, is our general manager of Monday Night Raw. His name is Adam Pearce. If you haven't heard him before, you're gonna hear him now, as he has an announcement for the WWE Universe that is set to shock the absolute world. I can't wait to see what he has to say. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Adam Pearce, and I am your general manager of Monday Night Raw. Now, over the last couple of weeks, I have been scouting talent all over the world, all over in the Performance Center that we have baked homegrown here in the WWE to figure out who is the best of the best, who is going to be the select group of superstars that are going to make the Monday Night Raw women's division better. And I have found three specific women that are going to be wrestling at Unforgiven May 12th in San Juan, Puerto Rico, for the Women's Continental Championship. It is going to be the Empress of Tomorrow, Asuka, Liv Morgan, and the woman who surprisingly beat Tiffany Stratton last week, Katana Chance. Now, those three women will step into the ring one-on-one in a triple threat match to decide who will be your new Continental Women's Championship. The star power is not stopping here, as the Women's Continental Championship is going to be a Raw exclusive championship, a championship you only see from the women's division on Mondays. You only see when it's represented on the red brand. And it is going to be a championship that wipes the Mayhem women's division out of the water, because they have good talent, don't get me wrong, but here on Raw, we just do it that much better. Well, as a shocker, that one is, you see backstage is Asuka, as she is going to be gearing up for her match later tonight, as she goes one-on-one with Liv Morgan. Is Morgan going to be able to take the revenge tour to the Empress of Tomorrow? We're going to find out later tonight. Hey, Ospreay. Listen, man, before you leave, I gotta say something. Me and you just went out there and we really tore the house down. And I gotta say, even though I lost, it was an honor to go out there and fight you. I almost forgot what it felt like to wrestle and just really feel it. You brought that back for me. You really made me feel wrestling tonight. So on the behalf of me and the Shield here on Raw, there's no problems. Coming up next, the Shield pulls double duty here tonight as Wheeler Yuta steps inside the square circle to go one-on-one with Raw's new hottest signee, Braun Breaker. Well, as we are back out here in the Raw zone, I gotta say, I'm definitely surprised at what we just seen backstage. Seth Rollins dealing out a bit of respect to Will Ospreay. Not something you usually see, but now it's time for fun and games to be over. Before we seen a test of strength between two dominant opponents, but I'm gonna give you a replay of the superstar that we're gonna see tonight. It is a man made of pure strength, pure athleticism, and he just wraps his opponents up for a clean 1, 2, 3. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm talking about this man, the man who pulled himself away from the name Steiner. His name is Braun Breaker, and he has been here in Universe Mode to do exactly what he's been set out to do. And, well, that's dominate, ladies and gentlemen. I know that seems like just something that's easy to be said, but it's not. This man does it as easy as it's said. Dominance is something that's in his vocabulary very, very well. When it comes to Braun Breaker, he is a man unlike many. Well, I don't even know if I'd call him a man. This man is a complete monster. Braun Breaker is here to stay. He is signed to Raw for your extended Season 3. And we are ready to go here on Monday Night Raw. This is going to be damn good. I cannot wait to see how this one goes down, as seemingly tonight he is going to be pulling, or the Shield faction in a whole is going to be pulling double duty, as first we've seen Seth. Now we see Wheeler Yuta. Now, when it comes down to the Shield, they've been divided unlike never before. Over the last episode of Universe Mode on Mayhem, we've seen that Bryan Danielson, when he comes back to Universe Mode, he will be making his main go over on Mayhem with the World Heavyweight Champion Jon Moxley. Now, over on Raw, the remaining participants in the Shield are Seth Rollins, Wheeler Yuta, and Claudio Castagnoli, which next week we will be seeing Claudio Castagnoli wrestle in the King of the Ring tournament as he goes one-on-one with Roman Reigns. And that's going to be one hell of a match, as Roman and Claudio have so much beef from back then. But Wheeler Yuta stepping on the main front here on Raw, looking to make Raw and looking to do what he has to do for not only himself but for the Shield here tonight, as Rollins wasn't able to get a victory for the Shield. Maybe Yuta can lead Claudio next week into a positive main go for the Shield, as the Shield haven't really been doing much here in Universe Mode after the big win at WrestleMania against the Brawling Brutes. They've kind of just been chilling, you know, trying to find their way. But this one's going to be good, as Breaker's going one-on-one with Yuta. Now, this is somebody who's a little more advanced than The Miz. Gives Yuta a little bit. Oh, and look at that now, as Wheeler Yuta tries to throw himself right at Braun Breaker, and Breaker says no. Breaker says no. Puts him up on the shoulders, and boom! Popping him up right then and there. Now he's lining him up, and big shoulder tackle there by Braun Breaker. You see he's trying to get up to his feet there. Another shoulder tackle by Breaker to Yuta. I was going to argue the fact that, Wheeler Yuta might have been a little stronger, maybe a little more agile than The Miz. From what we've seen of Wheeler Yuta in the past, I was seeing Wheeler Yuta get a little bit of fight back here tonight. First time we're seeing that get done to Braun Breaker. Big punch there, and Wheeler Yuta now looking to fight back against Breaker. Breaker throwing some strikes there to Yuta. Yuta throwing some to Breaker. These two men going back and forth right here on Monday Night Raw. It seems like Braun Breaker has met somebody to push him just a little bit, and I eat my words. Oh my God. Absolutely devastating. And now look at this. Breaker now, what goes up has got to come down in the hardest way possible. Braun Breaker, just dominance, complete and utter dominance being shown on display. And come on now, talk about a man who is just amongst many. Braun Breaker, for the second week in a row, has given us the type of matches that I never thought I'd see here in Universe Mode matches. Well, to say the insider term, he's been squashing his opponents, ladies and gentlemen. Braun Breaker has been annihilating the way it should be done, the way the word is said in the dictionary. Braun Breaker has been doing exactly that. Who can actually stop this young gun known as Braun Breaker? Night toying with destiny, and look at that! Blunt force trauma! Night making sure no ropes will be in the way of his destiny. Into the cover! Can he do what he does? LA Knight beats Cody Rhodes in your main event. Now that LA Knight has fulfilled part of his destiny, can he continue on the cycle as he goes against CM Punk in 2 weeks' time in the King of the Ring semi-finals? Who will win? Will it be Knight? Will it be Punk? Comment your comment down below. Yo, Jay, let me holla at you real quick. Listen, I know that we're going through our thing right now. You don't want to talk to me. I'm not the happiest with you. But at the end of the day, what happened last week shouldn't have happened. without you having your brother's back? Have I taught you nothing about being in the bloodline? We have each other's back at all costs. But you know what? That was last week. Tonight is tonight. You're going against Santos Escobar. I know you're still warming up to him, but come on. Bring your brother out there with you. Show Jacob Fatu the ropes. Show him what it's like to be in war, because after last week, it seems like the LWO want war with the bloodline. So I need to know, yeah, you're tag team champions with Jimmy, but are you with the bloodline? Yeah, I got you. I'm with you, Roman. That's what we like to hear. Listen, Jacob's getting ready. He'll meet you downstairs for your match. It's coming up next, all right? Alright, listen, man, this is war. There's no playing around. There's no fun and games. Follow my lead, alright? Let's do it. There's a lot to digest here, ladies and gentlemen, but at the end of the day, the tribal chief has given orders, and Jay seems like he's going to follow those orders here tonight. As Roman Reigns said, listen, I know we've had our own beef going on, but we got to do this for Jimmy. And that is exactly what's being done here tonight. We are seeing Jey Uso take Jacob Fatu under his wing here tonight, as Jey Uso is set to go one-on-one with Jacob Fatu. Jey Uso just feeding into these boos sent by the WWE Universe, and you can't blame the WWE Universe. The Usos have done everything in their power to take hostage of the Raw Tag Team division. But oh man, listen, a team who is exclusive here to Monday nights. They made their name known on Mayhem quite well, and that is the LWO. Ladies and gentlemen, the LWO have been a very prominent team here in Universe Mode history. The LWO has been our first ever World Tag Team Champions here in Universe Mode. That is the Tag Team Championships that the Usos hold. And just a little fun fact, the Usos won those titles the first time from the LWO. The Usos being our second and fourth Tag Team Champions here in Universe Mode history. But yes, the Usos won those titles and went on the longest reign of their career by defeating Joaquin Wilde and Cruz del Toro. Del Toro and Rey Mysterio not here tonight with the LWO, as it will be Santos Escobar wrestling here tonight. And with Escobar wrestling, we are going to be getting Joaquin Wilde coming through and helping him out, as he's definitely going to need some help. Looking at Jacob Fatu right now. No hints there, but this is going to be interesting to see how this one goes. First time we're seeing any of the Usos in action since they went against Chase U a couple of weeks ago here in Universe Mode. So let's waste no time and let's get right into it, as the Usos have been holding those Tag Team Championships since defeating DIY and FTR in the Triple Threat Tornado Tag Team match at WrestleMania. And you know, the Usos are still looking for next steps here in Universe Mode, trying to figure out what's next for them. They still don't have opponents for Unforgiven. Now, this whole thing started with the Usos and the LWO because, you know, Jimmy called over Rey Mysterio last week and just randomly super kicked him. There was literally no reason for doing what he did. He just did it. And Jimmy being Jimmy. And later that night, we seen the LWO get their look back against, you know, against Jimmy Uso. Listen, we're going against Santos Escobar, Cruz del Toro, you know, any of the other guys. That's one thing. But you went against Rey Mysterio. You went against one of the Luchador legends, and now we're kind of seeing the backlash from that. Now the Usos, or one half of the Usos, and Jacob Fatu and Roman Reigns have to clean up the mess of Jimmy Uso. And now look at this now. Big splash there by Jay, and Jay not playing any games with Santos Escobar here tonight. Jey Uso all throughout the match has been nothing but focus, ladies and gentlemen, as Santos Escobar is going to want to have to lock in if he wants to get the job done. One and done into the cover. 1, 2, 3. Wow. Talk about doing what you got to do. Jey Uso here tonight. Oh, man, wait a minute. Jey Uso walking away with a clean victory, but Jacob Fatu turning his attention. Oh, not like this. Jacob Fatu was trying to jump the LWO, but not like this. Mysterio's back. Mysterio's back, and he's here with Cruz del Toro. Man, oh man, business has just picked up for the Bloodline here tonight. Jey Uso and Jacob Fatu are about to have to clean up the mess, and what a mess it is that Jimmy Uso put the Bloodline in here tonight. This is gonna be good as Rey Mysterio, Cruz del Toro staring off on Jey and Jacob. Here we go. Rey goes right after him. And look at that now as Jacob Fatu doesn't know what he's looking at. And now, wait a minute. Oh, big super kick by Fatu. Cruz del Toro with a super kick to Jey. And now a Hurricane Rana there by Cruz del Toro to Jacob Fatu. Del Toro might be the first man the first man ever to take down the man known as Jacob Fatu. And look at that. Oh, wait, that's Roman. As the Bloodline goes out, Roman comes in to clean house. Spear by Roman. The LWO, gotta remember it's 2 against 1. Roman goes for a big punch. Rey Mysterio moves out of the way. Roman meets him with a slap and a spear. I think war has started with the LWO. Who's ready for story time with Adam Cole, baby? WrestleMania was almost a month ago. I mean, can you really believe that? Can you sit back and really believe that it was almost a month ago when Adam Cole got screwed out of the greatest Intercontinental Championship reign of all time? Can you believe that it was almost a month ago? There's been no update. There's been no saying on any championship match being built up for the big card, the big San Juan, Puerto Rico card. Unforgiven. Who is LA Knight going against? Oh, that's right. He's in the King of the Ring tournament with my championship. But you know what? I want to move on. I made that championship great, and if LA Knight decides to tarnish it, then that's on LA Knight. When you look at that title, you're going to think of Adam Cole. You're going to think of everything that Adam Cole has done for that championship, and I look to do the same for the WWE Championship. Now, the guy that I'm going against tonight is a guy who's held that championship before. The only guy who's been able to hold that championship before. His name is Kevin Owens. Now, Kevin, I know me and you haven't met inside the squared circle before. We've seen each other backstage from time to time, and maybe we decided to, glance over at each other, right? The respect, I would say, between me and Kevin Owens is there, but tonight all that goes out the window because you are going against an Adam Cole who is hungry and desperate for a World Heavyweight Championship. I called myself the second pillar of this company almost a year ago, and I stand on that. I continue to stand on that. And business will be getting stood on here tonight when I walk into the main event with you, because I'm not Cody Rhodes. I'm not Sami Zayn. I'm nobody that you've been in the ring with before. I am Adam frickin' Cole. And when you step into the ring with me, you're signing yourself up for a career, a short-lived career, but a damn good one, because when you step into the ring with me, I'm going to make it worthy. Alright, we're going to tear the house down tonight, and I am probably going to be your match of your career. But that's it. After I beat you tonight, after I go on to the semifinals, and whether I face off against Claudio Castagnoli or Roman Reigns, by the end of that matchup, the same will be said. And by the end of that matchup, whether I go against Claudio or Roman, you're going to look at either of those guys as what they are. No matter how many times you evolve yourself into a new version of the Shield or a tribal chief, at the end of the day, the world is going to look at you as the man who got beat by Adam Cole. Scratch that, as the Shield's muscle who got beat by Adam Cole, because that's all you two are ever going to be known as. That's why you had that shared destiny. So you do a good job next week. I'll win my match this week. In 3 weeks' time, when I go to the semifinals, I'm marking my spot there. And I'm going to San Juan. I'm going to Unforgiven. And I'm winning the WWE Championship. Well, we do have breaking news, and that is that the Women's Championship match for tonight is going to be canceled, as Liv Morgan and Asuka were set to go one-on-one with each other. But now, since we're going to be getting this triple threat matchup at Unforgiven, William Regal said, whoa, we're going to put the pause on that. We don't want any of these contenders getting their hands on each other before the big event. So this is going down May 12th, triple threat match for the Women's Continental Championship. Well, as Jimmy Uso started the beef with the LWO, next week he's going to have a chance to squash it as he goes one-on-one with Rey Mysterio. But that's not all, as the Intercontinental Champion is going to be going one-on-one with the leader of the most prestigious universities in Universe Mode history, Chase U. And inside your main event, it's going to be Roman Reigns, Claudio Castagnoli, two men from a former war that we know and that is going to be burned in the history of Universe Mode for years to come. It is Bloodline, it's Shield. They're running it back for one night only inside the King of the Ring. And speaking of your King of the Ring, coming up next inside your main event, it's going to be a big one, as the first ever WWE Champion Kevin Owens is going to be going against the most prestigious Intercontinental Champion in Universe Mode history, Adam Cole, and that goes down right now. Yo, what the hell was that earlier tonight? We're giving respect now to our opponents? That's not you, Seth. That's not you, and we both know it. I don't know what the hell has gotten into you. Moxley being gone for a couple of weeks, it's putting a strain on all of us. But next week, I go into the biggest match of my career. I go against a guy who a lot of us in the Shield couldn't beat, and I'm trying to change that. But I can't do that with you giving respect to our opponents. That is not the way the Shield has ran before, and it's not going to be the way it starts now. Make it right next week, Seth. Make it right for the Shield. We're supposed to be teaching Yuta how to do the right things the right way. This is not the right way. Well, I don't know what's going on there with the Shield, but we are finally here, ladies and gentlemen. King of the Ring, round one. Our second to last week of the round one side of things for the tournament. Kevin Owens comes out as, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for your main event. Owens, Cole, for the first time ever in Universe Mode history, and people sleep on these names, alright? If you are a fan of this Universe Mode, if you are a fan of Wrestlepluss, then this is the dream match of all dream matches. Kevin Owens was the first ever WWE Champion, and it was with the championship design that is in the King of the Ring tournament. Back at WrestleMania Season 1, before his main event match, the title got switched over to the current World's Heavyweight Championship. Kevin Owens has never won the World's Heavyweight Championship because that's what they were fighting for in the main event of Night 1. Owens has only ever won the WWE title. Only man in this tournament that can say he's held that championship. But this man right here, after just delivering one of the best story times with Adam Cole, baby, we have ever seen, this man right here paved the way for the Intercontinental Championship lineage that we know today. That man did it all. They call him the second pillar. His name is Adam frickin' Cole, and tonight he is stepping into the main event. Tonight he is going where he is beloved. Tonight he is ready to shine, as he is set to go one-on-one with Kevin Owens in a matchup that, truth be told, this is the match that Adam Cole wants. This is the match right here that Cole has been looking forward to for a very long time here in Universe Mode history. Adam Cole has been wanting to climb up the ranks and move past the division that he's in, move past the mid-card division and move up to the main division. Now, he says that he's not the happiest that, he lost the championship the way he did, although he isn't the happiest. At the end of the day, he understands that business is business. LA Knight was the better man that night, and now we move on to bigger and better. And listen, take nothing away from Adam Cole. He tried going back after the Intercontinental Championship in his own way, being Roderick Strong on the debut episode of Mayhem. And Well, Cole just seems like he's ready to move on to that main event picture as good as he looks in it. Let's see if he's ready for it as Kevin Owens throws himself right at Adam Cole. Beautiful DDT there by Kevin Owens. First time that we are seeing Owens in-ring action since the December 16th episode of Mayhem. That was back when Kevin Owens went one-on-one with Samoa Joe in a qualifier match for the No Way Out pay-per-view, and we needed to figure out who was going to go to that chamber matchup, and Samoa Joe defeated Kevin Owens. That was the last time we seen Kevin Owens on WWE television, and now here we are. Kevin Owens found himself main event at Raw. We knew back 3-4 weeks ago when King of the Ring was announced, we knew that it was going to come down to this. We knew that Owens was going to be here. It was just a matter of time, but you see Adam Cole unloading any and everything that he has here tonight on Kevin Owens. And listen, you can't blame him, but at the same time, I want to, remind you guys of something here tonight. Yes, Adam Cole has been doing his thing. Yes, this is the first time that Kevin Owens has really been in the ring, but you want to talk about body of work, I gotta give it to Adam Cole. Talk about the whole last year. Yeah, Adam Cole had one hell of a successful Intercontinental Championship reign, but what he did in the ring meant that much more. Kevin Owens, though, being one of our OGs here in Universe Mode, he was around back in the beginning, our first ever champion. And wait a minute, look at that beautiful neck breaker there by Adam Cole into the cover. Very nice transition there, and no, wow, kick out, not even with a 1 count, and Adam Cole going right back on the attack, just unloading any and everything that he has here tonight on Kevin Owens, and you can't blame him. There's going to be a lot of urgency in the mind of Adam Cole here tonight. Yes, he has backup in the Undisputed Era, being Roderick Strong, as you see Strong trying to line up Kevin Owens for something, trying to line up Cole, help him out a little bit, and wait a minute, look at that! Throwing the knees right into the back there. Beautifully done. I want to thank each and every single one of you for watching this episode of Universe Mode. Make sure you hit that thumbs up button and subscribe for more if you are enjoying the content on the channel. And look at that now. It's Kevin Owens trying to get his lick back here tonight, but it seems like it's not enough as more and more he tries to fight back. Adam Cole just has something for him every single time, but I ate my words here as Owens and Cole here doing the job, and oh! Owens dropping him down right on the money, right where it all matters. Oh my God, and now Kevin Owens unloading any and everything that he has in store here tonight. He's unloading it all on Cole, and Cole says no. Cole says no, not allowing him to do what he wants to do here tonight, and oh man. Man, oh man, oh man. I mean, we talk about the ups and downs that both of these men have had. Recently, it's been downs, and that's exactly why they're looking for a win here tonight. That's exactly why they're looking for that next step here in their career. And look at that now, as Adam Cole showing off to the WWE Universe. They are not impressed here tonight. Owens off the ropes, looks to catch him, but missed. Wow, that was intense. Owens missing right on the money, and look at this now, as Adam Cole now dropping down the leg, making Kevin Owens hurt, definitely making him hurt. And look at this now, as beautiful Irish whip bouncing him right off the ropes there, ducking down low as Adam Cole popping over. Cole now showing that he's right in his element, picking up and dropping down Kevin Owens. Man, we were looking at that might have been it, but Owens got lucky with the rope break. It was bad ring awareness by Adam Cole, and a beautiful neck breaker there by Cole. Cole is showing up and showing out here tonight in the main event of Raw. Both men have seemingly had each other's number all throughout the matchup here in this one. And look at this now, as Cole looking to go for double knees again. Am I going to eat my words, as Cole pulling back on that arm, letting go, and double knees. Man, oh man, the entire Undisputed Era has been drafted to Raw, as we all know. And it has been, oh man, Cole knocking the neck right off of the back of the knee. We know Kevin Owens' neck was, that's what put him out for a long period of time back in Season 2, was that neck. That neck, man, that's not going to do him too good in this matchup, as Adam Cole seems like he knows exactly where he wants to target, and that spine area has been all Adam Cole here tonight, has been just targeting the spine of Kevin Owens, and you can't blame him, as look at this now, Owens in a whirlwind of hurt and gets dropped down there. Adam Cole making Kevin Owens hurt. Owens now looks to turn this one around, bouncing off of the ropes, and beautiful splash there by Kevin Owens. Our first ever WWE Champion is showing how it's being done here. First time Owens ever competing in the King of the Ring, and he's making sure it counts here tonight. Big takedown, keeping Adam Cole down, staying on the attack. That's the way you want to go. If Owens continues to work like that, if Owens continues to do what he has to do in this match, then, well, honestly, I see Owens walking away with it. He has the experience. He's held the gold before, and it's been a whole hell of a longer time than, you know, for Kevin Owens than Adam Cole that he's been on the top. He's going to want to get back on it. Look at this now. Catches him. Once again, trying to go for that turnbuckle as the referee fixed it. But I don't think it's going to do him any justice as Adam Cole. Adam Cole is just getting decimated and dominated here tonight with the multiple suplexes by Kevin Owens. Stunner! Into the cover! No! Cole stays alive. The book of Adam Cole has yet to be shut. Frog splash by Kevin Owens! Owens feeling the momentum. The WWE Universe feeling the momentum. You can't blame them. What a show. What a main event. Oh, man, Kevin Owens. Oh, big kick to the face there. Adam Cole, though, rolling out of the way. Owens just needs one more stunner. Big boot there by Kevin Owens again. Owens just needs one more stunner. He just needs to do one more thing. Put the nail in the coffin is what they call it. And I genuinely believe in my heart of hearts that that'll put him down, it'll put him away, and it'll get the job done as Kevin Owens, pedal on the metal. Oh, look at that as Adam Cole not allowing him to continue. Super kick. Desperation suplex. Wow. Wow. Boom. Right on the money. Last shot. It's over. 1, 2. He does it. Adam Cole moves on. Adam Cole is going to the semifinals. Talk about calling your shot with the last shot. What a win, ladies and gentlemen. All of these names inside this King of the Ring tournament have been pushing and pulling at our heartstrings. But ladies and gentlemen, next week, Rey Mysterio gets his revenge on Jimmy Uso as those two men square off inside the squared circle, as it seems like the Bloodline and the LWO are far from done. And that's not all, as the IC champion LA Knight goes one-on-one with Andre Chase inside your main event. And our final round 1 matchup for the King of the Ring. After this, it's all semi-final matches from there. It's Roman, it's Claudio. Who is gonna go one-on-one with Adam Cole in the semi-finals taking place in 3 weeks' time?